Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Power of Together for Friday, April 10th. I think we've just concluded our second week of Power of Together. Second, not third, right? Second. It's hard. One day blurs into the next, into the next, into the next when you're living hashtag quarantine life. I sometimes don't even remember if something happened earlier that same day or if it was the day before, like when I go out to get my coffee. Anyway, Friday, April 10th, our host today is Nick Miles, who's a friend of ours and friend of Walkaway Campaign, and he's just a sweet, great guy that we love. So Nick is stepping up today to lead the group, and Nick, the floor is yours. No audio, Nick. You're muted. There you go. Try that.
All right, there we go. I was like, yeah, you didn't unmute me. Hi, guys. I'm Nick. I'm from Delaware. I live here in Delaware. But today I was just going to talk about motivation, and I just want to kind of start off with a quote that I learned about back in 2015 that's really stuck with me. I use this all the time. So it's 1 Timothy 4:12, and it's, "Do not let anyone look down on you because you are young, but be an example for believers in speech, in life, in love, and in purity." And that be an example part really touched me, and that's why I decided to pay attention a lot in my life, and that really portrayed who I am today, I think, now. So with that, kind of be your own motivation. If you want to be able to do something, you should go out and do that, because it doesn't hurt to try now. And especially if you want successful results, you want to be able to try now. And that's kind of where you would want to end up. During this whole quarantine time, I suggest you guys reach out to old friends. I reached out to friends I haven't talked to in years and have had great conversations, and we are talking every day now. But I think if you truly want to make sure yourself is successful, you need to put people in your own path for that will make you successful. People judge people by the friends that they hang out with. And that ultimately chooses who your character would be. Hey, Brandon, there's another. My screen is being shared by someone else popped up on here.
Say that again.
Someone else is sharing screens, and their mic is going over me right now.
Oh, really?
Let me mute all again. I don't see anyone sharing the screen, but give me 1 second.
I don't either, Nick.
Oh, wow.
Okay, you're unmuted, Nick.
That was weird. But yeah, so your motivation, you should definitely put people in your own path and whatnot. And I think if you portray yourself as who you want to be and your success, you can then be that person. If you want that new job, go for that new job. If you want to love yourself more, you want to spend time with more of your family and whatnot, reach out to those people and you stay with them. I kind of want to do a prayer right now. I'll try and make it as non-denominational as I can, but if anyone would bow your heads and whatnot. Dear Father, thank you for enabling us today for the power of together, and that we can all one time a day join together in unity and be able to express our feelings and be able to talk amongst friends, and everyone in here are friends, and that during this entire quarantine time that those who feel down will reach out to a friend and not be alone, and talk with old friends and new friends and reach out to their family members that they haven't talked to. Amen. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I've got. Trying to stay motivated, do those side projects that you want to do. I've painted 3 rooms in my house, so this quarantine has really got me. You can't procrastinate anymore, right? Because you're home, you've already done everything. So you can definitely do something that's motivational and that will keep you up. I kind of post motivational things on my social media, so it's at Real Nick Miles if you guys ever want to tune into that. But yeah.
Thank you, Nick. Yeah, we've been hearing a lot of that. I feel like I'm the only person who has not painted a room or built something for my house, but I'm actually not at home right now, so maybe I have an excuse. But the rest of you, no excuses. Go paint a bedroom today. Nick, thank you for closing out the week. This has been such a great week for us with Power Together. And as always, when we close out, we do a phrase or a word or something motivational that we say in unison as we unmute. Do you have any thoughts in your mind today, Nick? What we should say?
I think we should all chant "Be an example" because that will better ourselves in the future. You want to be that example to your children, to your brother, to your mom, and so on and so forth.
I love that. All right, one moment. Be an example. Everybody ready? I'm going to unmute. 3, 2, 1.
Be an example.
Be an example. Be an example.
Be an example.
Thanks, Nick. Thanks, Brandon.
Thank you, Nick.
Thank you.
Everybody be an example. Have a great weekend. For those of you in the Midwest, it's going to snow. Take good care of yourself. Love you all. See you Monday, 12 o'clock Eastern Time. Power Together. See you next week. Have a great weekend. Be an example. Love you all. Bye-bye.
Example.